The Oppo Reno 2 is coming and we've now got a full spec leak, but I'll be sharing all the details right after this. If you're new here and want to stay up to date with the latest tech, please hit subscribe followed by the bell. So the Oppo Reno was a huge success, and most notably for its incredible 10x zoom, and we now have not one but 3 versions of the Oppo Reno 2 on the way. A report from My Smart Price has revealed 3 versions of the new device, which include the Oppo Reno 2, the Oppo Reno 2Z, and finally the Reno 2F. The reports state that all 3 of these phones are going to contain a quad camera setup, and they've revealed the specifications and pricing. And of course, Oppo already gave us this teaser which shows us a quad camera setup with 20x zoom, and the phone will be launched in August. The new report tells us that the Oppo Reno 2 is going to feature a 6.5-inch AMOLED display with a Full HD Plus resolution and a 20:9 aspect ratio. The phone delivers a screen-to-body ratio of 93.1%, and it's of course protected by Gorilla Glass 6. The phone is going to be powered by the Snapdragon 730G with 8GB of RAM and 256GB storage. The quad camera setup is going to be using the 48MP Sony IMX586 with an aperture of f1.7 as its primary lens. We also get an 8MP 116° wide-angle lens, a 13MP lens with 2x optical zoom, and finally a 2MP depth sensor. When it comes to the selfie camera, it's going to be sticking with the shark fin style pop-out camera, and it's going to contain a 16MP camera with an LED flash. The phone's going to be powered by a 4000 mAh battery with VOOC 3 fast charging. The price of the Oppo Reno 2 is expected to be $489 or £403, which is pretty impressive for its specs. Next up, we've got the Reno 2Z, which will feature a 6.53-inch AMOLED display with a Full HD Plus resolution protected by Gorilla Glass 5. The device is reportedly going to be powered by the Helio P90, and again with 8GB of RAM and 256 storage. It's again going to be using the Sony IMX586 as its primary camera, but it's going to be paired with a 119° 8MP camera and a pair of 2MP lenses that will enable special portrait modes for both photo and video. It's going to use the same 16MP selfie camera and again a 4000 mAh battery with VOOC 3 fast charging. The Reno 2Z is expected to launch at a price of $350 or £288. Finally, we have the Reno 2F, and unfortunately not much info has been released on this yet, but it will be the most budget-friendly version. It's thought that the main camera is going to be using the Samsung Bright GM1, which is a 48MP sensor, instead of the Sony in the other 2 models, and the price for this one is expected to be $280 or £230. All models are expected to come with Android 9 Pie in the form of ColorOS 6.1, and they will of course get the Android Q update when available. If any more information comes to light, I'll share with you guys straight away, but as always, I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think of these models, and who out there is waiting to get their hands on the Reno 2? But thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, smash a thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down twice, and I'll see you guys in the next one.